Hi, my name is Christy Fielding, and I do not have any nicknames. The pronouns that I prefer are her, she, me. An item that best describes me would be a clock. The reason that it describes me, I think, is because I'm a very time-oriented person. I like to be on time, and I like it when people are on time. I don't like to wait. I like people to be there when they say they're going to be there. I also know exactly when my kids are supposed to get home every day from school, and even if they're a minute late, I look at the clock and then I start to worry when they are a minute late. I often count the hours until my husband's going to be home from work. And I also just kind of have an obsession with clocks. It's my little collection that I have. I have probably over 30 clocks in my house. I have one on every single wall so that no matter where you look in my house, you will always know what time it is. I grew up in St. George, Utah, and then I moved to Indiana for about 6 years. And then now I currently live in Las Vegas, Nevada, which is Pacific time. The reasons that I chose to come to Kent School, number one, would be because it was a completely online program. I have 5 children and a husband, and I'm also very involved in a lot of volunteer work. And so not having to commute to go to school and being able to do things when I can get them done during the day is definitely a plus for me. Also, Kent School was ranked fairly high in master programs for social work, and another reason is that it seemed like it was reasonably priced compared to a lot of other programs that I checked into. So my course expectations for this class would be that I will be able to confront my biases that I have, because I know that I have plenty, be able to learn more about myself and where my biases come from and how I can become a better social worker by overcoming those biases and learning to not judge people, but just helping them when they need the help. Something that I have seen a lack of that I feel like the social work people can really help with is my son was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes about 2 years ago, and I've seen the lack of support services that there are mentally, and so that I would really like to help people, especially pediatric patients who are suffering from a chronic illness. I'd like to help them and their families be able to learn how to cope better and live a better life, so that their illness can just be a small part of their life instead of overtaking their life. And that's me.